All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bennett Brothers
Welcome
podcast.
back.
Titus had this super gay idea that we should roll our chairs away and slide them in. So guess what? We did it, and I don't know.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
It worked, I guess. I mean, we slid in. I thought it was kind of homosexual.
We were like, woo! What's
Yeah.
up?
Anyways, guys, our topic for today is playing to win. Most people in life these days are really just playing, not necessarily to lose, but more so to see what happens, and they're kind of assuming they're going to lose.
I think everything is really half-assed around in this world, to be honest. And not even. Honestly, it used to, everybody used to just fucking half-ass everything. And now everything's not even half-assed. Everything is just
It's
not
like
getting
quarter-assed.
done. Quarter-assed.
That is true that everything's...
Literally.
Hold on. That's a good point that everything's kind of just not getting done now, because you
Yeah.
notice how, nobody works anymore.
Yeah.
Half the people in the world don't even have jobs anymore.
Here in San
They're
Antonio.
not even, hold on, they're not even half-assing the job. They're just not doing anything.
Yeah.
They're just sitting at home.
Literally here in San Antonio, there's literally roads chunked out of the middle of town, and they've been there for 3+ years. Not even been looked at by a construction worker at all.
That is, bro, construction
Here,
kind of sucks now, but it's probably also because they can't really find people to help. I'm not going to lie.
not even. I think
Probably pretty hard.
I think everything's just expensive. Thank you, Joe Biden.
I don't know about that, bro. The state, dude, the government fucking prints money. You think they care about how expensive it is? No, they just pretend to. Anyways,
Yeah,
that's not the point. We're not here to bash the government.
we
Or
love
are
you,
we?
government.
No. I didn't say I love them.
No,
Anyways, let's get back to the topic. Everyone's sort of, either not playing at all or they're sure as hell not playing to win. And here's the thing, though, guys. We'll talk about this in a minute. This is a massive advantage for the few people who do want to win. So if you want to know about that, that'll probably come up here in 10, 15 minutes, a little bit later into the podcast. I'm going to explain to you guys why that is a massive advantage for anybody who does want to win at all. And hopefully you take advantage of it and decide that you're going to be a winner instead of a quarter-asser. But for the people who aren't taking advantage of it, they're doing one of two things. They're either kind of just creeping through life and not, like I said, not really hoping to win, just kind of playing to play. You know, they go to... I see a lot of people talking about how you need to go out into the world and get a job because, that's what everyone does. Or, almost everyone does the same exact thing. So they can't be playing to win because they're all going to school and then they're going out and they're all getting basically the same jobs and they're all getting the same house, same car, same girlfriend.
same girlfriend. Everyone's banging the same bitch.
No, but basically,
Warner Bros.
basically the same everything. And they're kind of, like I said, they can't be expecting to win because if you do the same thing as everyone else, quite literally, the only thing you can get is the same results that they got. So how do you ever expect to win when you're following the shoes of the person who lost? And you see everyone losing and you're just like, I'm next. Woo! Rat race, here I come. But for the people who do slightly do things different, maybe they become a doctor or whatever they do, they're still not really playing to win because they're still just riding along in the system. So instead of using their feet to make the scooter go faster, they're kind of just creeping down the hill when really all they have to do is kick to make the scooter speed up to help them make more money or get fit or do whatever it is they want to do with their life just a little bit better. They're sort of just creeping through, right? So they're contributing, they're part of the system and whatnot. But then there's the 1% of people who are truly trying to win, right? And those are the people who do exactly what we're talking about right now, playing to win. So, they're kicking the scooter, and they're not going to stop kicking the scooter until they get to where they're headed to. Whereas everyone else is going to show up way later than them, which those are the people who work until they're dead, instead of just working double time while they're young and having the rest of their life to live freely. So quite literally, they just end up fucked.
People are too lazy to really think about themselves, really. So they really just take the easiest option that they don't even provide for themselves. It's just straight up given to them. Subway's down the road. I'm gonna go work at Subway. now I work here at Subway. I don't really have anything else to do with my life, so and this is like the easiest way to get money because it's just down the street from my house. I mean, I could buy a car with all the money that I've gotten from this job and go get a better job, but I'm not going to do that.
That's a good point.
Instead, I'm going to continue to do it the most easy route, even though it's still not getting me anywhere because I don't even want to do anything with my time. Instead, I just want to throw away my time. And instead of doing something better with it, I'm just going to keep going around in a circle all day, every day,
Right.
over and over again.
So, here's the way that the guy who wants to haul ass on the scooter would do it.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of going and getting the job at Subway that's right down the street because it's the only place that has an opening in his small town or whatever, what he would do is, pack up his stuff and move away to a town that has a better opportunity for him. Right? But that's hard. You got to leave your family. You got to leave the people that you know. You got to go start a whole new life. You got to go take a little bit of risk. You got to move your house. You have to do all these hard things. And most people would just pick the easy route and be like, I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to work at Subway. I'm going to make my $11 an hour, and I'm going to go on about my life. So,
or not even. Or he doesn't even have that kind of opportunity to really just pack up all of his stuff and leave to go to a bigger town where he can get a better job. Instead, what he does is he uses that scooter and he scooters farther past. He goes past Subway. He goes past this other store and he goes
past them.
Yeah, he goes straight past him and he goes miles and miles to get to this really good job that he knows. That he knows if he wakes up every single morning, early up in the morning, gets shower, does everything that he needs to do, and scooter as fast as he can to work and get his stuff done at this way better job than all these other jobs that he has passed. And he knows in his mind that he's going to pursue what he's got going on because he knows it's better than going to Subway. It's better than going to McDonald's. Instead, he's going past all those job opportunities and he's going to this better job.
He's going the extra mile for something better.
He's going the extra mile for something way better, even though he knows it's hard work and he has to wake up much earlier than normal than not as early as the other guy that works at Subway literally down the street. And he knows that it's hard. But you know what? He knows that at the end of all that, he's going to be able to accomplish amazing things.
That's a really good point, Titus. I want to circle back now, though. And earlier, I said that I would talk about why it's a huge opportunity for everybody who does want to take advantage of it and win. The reason why that's a huge opportunity for whoever does want to win, which is pretty obvious why, but it's because you don't have very much competition. And actually, Dana White had a video that was saying that, this generation's soft and everything.
It is.
And
it's so much easier to accomplish bigger things than other people because there's so many people in this world.
There's no competition.
There's no competition where everybody just wants to go down to Subway, then take that extra couple more miles for you to be able to accomplish your goals.
They'd rather make less money.
And not everyone is like that at all.
Right.
Especially nowadays.
But like I said, Dana White was kind of talking about it, and I do want to make a video or a full podcast actually about his clip and about how most people are probably going to react to that. But for the people who do decide to win, it's going to be a lot easier than it would be if everyone else was on the same page. So let's say everyone wants to go the extra mile, right? It's going to make it that job opportunity down the street that's way better than the Subway that's really close to you is probably not going to be open because your competition was already willing to go the extra miles, so they went and took the job. But no, instead, they're filling up Subway. Meanwhile, you're like, hey, I'm going this way. I'm going to go the extra mile, and I'm going to get this job. Or maybe you're young and you want to start a business, and you don't have very much competition because not very many young people are thinking about doing bigger things with their lives yet, But you would have a lot of competition at a party trying to get some random hoe to lick your willy. Right?
Woo!
You have lots of competition when you try to do bottom feeder shit like that. But if you try to do something worthwhile, you don't have very much competition these days. So if you can just find a little bit of fire in yourself, a little bit of drive to go the extra mile on that scooter, or to do something a little bit better with your life, or to quit trying to get some dumb hoe at a party to lick your willy and use that time to do something better, then you basically will win by default. It's almost guaranteed that you'll win, right? Everyone else is wasting all that time. You're using those extra hours while everyone's out partying to study, to work, to do something that's going to be beneficial for you. So you win by default. You're miles ahead of everybody just by simply installing that framework in your mind that you're going to win rather than do jack shit with your time. So that is why I was saying that it's super easy for anybody who does want to win and has a little bit of drive in them and wants to take advantage of the opportunities that are out there. It's super easy for you to win, and now is your time. It's your time to shine. It is prime time for anybody who is not a pussy, for anybody who has any little amount of dedication, any little amount of will to win, any little bit of discipline, any little bit of wisdom, any little bit of anything that could benefit the world and yourself. You basically win by default because most people don't chase those things anymore, and most people aren't looking for greatness. So if you look for it, not much of it will be taken, and you can steal it. And another part of kind of not playing to win is really just accepting failure. Like,
Yeah.
I see a lot of people who are like 50 years old driving around in a car with all the windows smashed out, living in a halfway burnt down house. They can't get a wife. They don't have any money. They barely even have a job anymore. They can't even go to work anymore because they just accepted failure their whole life and
Yeah.
never really.
I know people.
It's sort of the same thing as not playing to win.
I know people who have accepted failure. Like somebody that I know. They shit their pants and then they've been depressed ever since. They're like, my life sucks.
No, but
That's
seriously.
just a fake example.
Seriously, like if you look at 90% of the world and you honestly think about how easy it is to win, that just means that everyone is like literally accepting failure. Like I'll see someone who's like 60 years old and they're just okay with the fact that when they go to buy a coffee for $3, they're pinching pennies out of the corner of their wallet trying to pull enough money out of their ass to pay for it. And they're just like, they just think it's okay. Like, and if you're one of those people who are saying right now, money's not everything, you need to go watch our last podcast where I explained that money is everything because there's not a fucking thing that you can do without money, including getting married, including being born, and including dying and being buried after. But how many times did you have to accept failing in order to get that? When you went and got that job that didn't pay you as much as you knew you needed to be paid to get to where you wanted to go in life, and you just accepted that and stayed there, why didn't you go out and try to find something better meanwhile, like in the meantime? Like you're working that job, cool. Why didn't you go try to find something better instead of just completely accepting failure? Like, well, I said I was going to make a bunch of money and set my future up, but McDonald's only pays $20 an hour, so I can't do that anymore.
Damn it. My life is fucked.
And kind of just accepted it.
Damn it. How much am I getting paid?
20.
Actually, yeah, that'll work. That's actually really good.
You know what?
You know,
The crazy
I'm
thing
gonna have
is
this job for the rest of my life.
$20 used to be a lot. $20 an
did,
hour.
bro.
It used to be good. But you guys got to understand that recessions are a thing. So if you still think $30 isn't even a lot. Before the recession, I was paid $30 an hour, and it quickly became not enough within about a matter of like 6 months. So realistically, we're at a point where you can't accept failure anymore because the little guy is going to get burnt. Poor people, well, mainly middle class people, but lower level, it's not going to work anymore, right? Those people are going to get burnt because it's going to come to a point where that penny on the corner of your wallet to pay for your coffee isn't going to be worth a fuck, right? It's not going to get you anything. You can't.
Yeah.
It's going to be to a point where that coffee's $20. Well, it probably won't ever get to that point. The world will probably just go completely to shit. But the point is that you're not going to be able to do anything with all the low-level shit. All the low effort people who don't want to do anything worthwhile are going to get fucking swept out. And they're going to regret accepting failure for their whole life because rather than playing to win, they were just accepting failure. So, guys, I don't want to beat this horse to death anymore because it's been dead for like 2 seconds. You guys get the point. Play to win and don't accept failure. If you do fail, play to win again until you do win. Quite literally, if you fail, keep playing to win.
Yeah.
Do not stop. Don't accept failure. Don't play with the pennies that are in the corner of your wallet. Go back to work. And other than that, guys, have a good one.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope maybe one of these motivational things that we've kind of said kind of just, and maybe you'll do something about your life.
Yeah.
Anyways, Batman out.
No, listen. I don't hope you guys enjoyed this video, okay?
I hope you guys hated it.
Yeah. No, seriously. I don't like making these videos for people to enjoy them. I just hope someone gets some sort of value from them, okay, guys? So if you got value from this video, like it, do whatever you want, unsubscribe from our channel.
Don't do that.
Give it a thumbs down. Woo! You know, do all those things. And yeah, have a good one. Go fuck yourself.
Batman out.